This is what's interesting. People believe they go to educational institutions to find answers. I completely disagree. I believe you go there to learn how to craft the right question, because institutions are, in that sense, are looked at as being a great environment to question what's already there and what can be done better. So there's several questions being asked. I'm suggesting that we try and find that one question in every topic or every event that can paralyze people who are an automatic, that instinctive defense of protecting what's already there. Because that question alone can paralyze an individual, and it has a long-lasting effect. The aftertaste of a question can be incredibly bitter or sweet, and that is what leads to change and impact to someone on the inner core. It's not a popular opinion, however, I believe that answers are inefficient and extremely limited, because what they provide is a potential solution for right now and then, not necessarily finding the root cause of that question in that time. I'm not sure if answers provide a ground for growth. I believe they provide a temporary mechanism of coping. I need this, where can I get it? Here. Does that necessarily solve the problem that will, if it will arise again, or how to operate without that answer? And I think, unfortunately, when we're looking at efficiency in capitalism, this is where answers are the most valued. Questions can be efficient, but at that point we also need to appreciate the process in which they emerge. The way that design for me makes a great impact in the decoloniality in education is that it does three key things. It helps discover new methodologies for within the safe testbed of an educational institution to be implemented into society. What that means is that there's an opportunity to bring community into the development of that process and design with them in order to impact people on a larger scale. Secondly, it allows the democratization of information and knowledge. So that means no matter your educational level, everyone can be aware of what the parameters are, what are the limitations, what are the possibilities. This is something that people are missing. This is the issue with politics to some kind of degree. Not everyone understands the technical terminology, but design is that way where you can simplify language and show people the experience. And lastly, it gives you the opportunity to look at things in new ways. There's nothing clearer than an image, in my opinion. Words are beautiful in crafting this elaborate kind of ideology, but an image can tell you there and then what is going on or how to act. And I think this is where design is doing something that politics and legislation can't, because it can rally people that would never be friends. It can highlight an issue and empathize with multiple people at the same time that you just can't do with necessarily words. And that has been evidenced over and over again. You're looking at protests that are being brought up by a single image, photography. You're seeing people rally around a phrase that has been designed as a term. There's a great history of protest and design, present in Kenya, present in France, also in South Africa, another place which is incredible in what's going on in terms of design and the arts in terms of legislation. What design is able to do is cut out the bureaucracy and the nonsense.